What up, y'all? Welcome to the channel, man. I'm gonna go straight in. So I was listening to Money Brown TV the other day, and he had Bill Haney on, and Bill Haney, him and Monty was ethering his ass. I'm talking about like killing him on the topic, like you know what I'm saying about his son Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis, like But I also been seeing other guys, you know what I'm saying. I fuck with hard. I've been seeing they shit, they live streams and everything. Everybody got like different little takes and everything like this. So I wanted to give my take on this shit. Y'all already know I fuck with Tank the long way, but we gonna always keep it 100 on this shit. Now listen, Bill Haney was on a live stream stuttering and fumbling over his words because you gotta listen to Bill and catch him in his words and be on everything he's saying. That's what Monty was doing. He was on that nigga cause when he was trying to wiggle about the situation. Like for instance, Monty would be like, Do you and George Kambosos have a rematch call?" Bill Haney would say directly out his mouth, this is exactly what the fuck he'll say. He'll say, no, we don't have a contract with George Kambosos. So Monty repeat itself. So y'all niggas ain't got no fucking. So George Kambosos said he about to activate his rematch clause. And then here go Bill Haney retract. Yes. They had to fight for the nigga. That's what the fuck he said, nigga. That shit be fucking me up, man. Like I see Bill Haney still out here pimping niggas. I see, man. He a wild ass nigga, man. But the shit he's saying, bro. Oh, I heard everybody, man, but at the end of the day, man, answer me this one question. Did or did not Deontay Wilder take Tyson Fury to court for acting like he wanted to fight AJ, didn't want to fight the rematch, took his ass to court, and was he or was he not forced to fight Wilder that third time, right? So what the fuck you think gonna happen if this nigga Devin Haney decides to say, fuck George Kambosos, I'm fighting Tank next. So this answer that question. Drop that shit down and answer the fucking question. Did it happen or did it not? Did Deontay Wilder pull Tyson Fury card and forced to fight? Forced his hand. Now, after you answer that question, listen to this. Devin Haney, right? He did his thing. I gave bro props for that shit. He did his thing, but at the end of the day, he didn't get the clout that he should have got for beating George Kambosos because it was a weak ass fight. Not Devin Haney's fault. It was more of George Kambosos' fault for fighting like a hoe. See, he was building the fight up like a hoe with all that snitch shit. He was doing a lot of bitch ass shit, but then he ended up getting in the ring and fighting like a bitch too. So, you know what I'm saying? That happened, right? But Devin Haney didn't get the proper clout that he's supposed to get from that fight. So I feel like he's still trying to the only clout he can get is from Gervonta Davis. And that's basically what his pops doing right now. Because even after you fight George Kambosos, you still gotta abide by top rank rules. You can't go against what the fuck he was doing. If he can't make the Tank fight, cause let's get this straight. Devin Haney, Bill Haney, and them, when it come to Tank, they ain't got no pull. Nothing. They have no say-so at all. They ain't even got no say-so with George Kambosos. How the fuck you got some say-so with Tank? So, at the end of the day, when this shit happened, right? So, let's get this right. Let me say this, too. I gotta say, I keep killing these niggas, man, because it's just what I'm speaking facts. You can't rebuke this shit. This real shit. So, listen to me real quick. So, let's say Tank and Devin Haney fight right now, right? These niggas go through the motion, because it take a minute for that court order. You don't know when that shit gonna happen to where George Kambosos can step in like, look, nigga, you can't fight no motherfucking Tank. So let's say Tank and Devin Haney go through the shit, right? Get the contract signed, all that type of shit, right? Had a press conference. You know, they have a press conference, all the build up, all the shit talking, all the face to face, all the punching the heavy bag, risking injuries, sparring partners, all this different type of shit. Then a couple weeks before the fight happened, The fight get halted, get stopped. Hey, y'all niggas can't fight. I got this court order, nigga. Devin Haney, you owe me a fight. The moment Devin Haney signed that dumbass motherfucking contract, that rematch clause, right? That dumbass, he signed 2 dumbass contracts. The first dumbass contract was fighting this nigga, George Kambosos, on his terms, you know, which is cool. You fought him the first time, but the rematch clause, you gotta fight the nigga on his terms again. At least tell the nigga, have it in the contract to where, hey, nigga, you gotta fight me in the U.S. I beat your ass here, cause you ain't getting no clout from that shit. Nobody seen that shit. It wasn't no highlight reels. Ain't no memes get made. It wasn't really no promotion. It didn't up a nigga's status. That's the whole point of this shit. To you get some clout from this shit to leverage you, bungee jump you into a better situation. You know, like for instance, when Tank knocked niggas out, them bitch doing that bitch circling around the media everywhere, pushing him on up there into that superstar set. That shit ain't even moved Devin Haney. So what he got to do is keep saying Tank name. That's the only thing that moved the nigga. So you want Tank to risk all his shit, miss out on a check that he could have been getting, make this fight with Devin Haney next, and then all of a sudden this shit get stopped. So who the fuck gonna pay Tank the millions he missed out on for going through the training camp and all that extra shit? Who gonna pay that nigga? Who gonna pay that nigga for paying them sparring partners and all this shit? See, you ain't think that deep about this shit. For a nigga, you gotta make sure your business straight before you wanna fuck with a nigga. Before you wanna fuck with a nigga. And then after you beat the nigga again, which you gonna do, cause that nigga is ass. George Kambosos is ass. So he gonna beat his ass again. So after he beat his ass, you still gotta do what Bob Earl just want you to do, bro. He got a plan for you. So the easiest fight for him to make to capitalize off the money for you, if anything, if you do fight Tank and Bob Earl got something to do with it, would be the last motherfucking fight on the contract, nigga. We already know how this shit go. So the fat niggas trying to play stupid is what fucks me up. If I'm Tank, I don't blame him for being quiet. Nigga, I'm not finna promote you, nigga. That's what you just signed that dumbass contract for that motherfucking old-ass white hag to do. That's what you did, right? It's his job to promote you. What the fuck I'm talking to you for, nigga? One of his guys, one of his smart team members that he have in the corner TMT or whichever one of them niggas, like, nah, Tank, you finna build that nigga up. The fuck? Nigga build himself up. That's what he just signed a contract with Bob for. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They had to school him. Tank made, you know, I think Tank do want to fight Devin. He said out his own mouth, he want to fight Devin. But Devin got some obligations going on right now. So the fact that you think that Devin Haney can just stop everything and force Tank hand, I don't give a fuck if that nigga had 8 belts. That shit ain't did shit but make him come out his pocket for some sanctioning fees. And yeah, that shit cool for bragging rights, but he ain't getting nothing up out that fight but belts, bro. He ain't getting no extra clout. He made history for sure. He made history. That's the best thing I get. He made history. Because at the end of the day, later on down the line, all they're gonna be is able to say is he was undisputed at that weight class. But we in a time right now, we know what's going on, and we in the mix, so we know that he ain't getting no clout from that shit. That shit ain't moved the meter for him. You gotta put on an exciting performance. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas ain't even see that shit. A lot of niggas ain't even woke to see that shit. Had to watch it after the fact and shit. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping it a brick. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm coming with this shit. Like, you know, Devin Haney grew on me for sure, but at the end of the day, I ain't gonna fucking stunt for the nigga. He ain't make no noise with that shit. He ain't did shit. All he did, he made history. That's what he did. That's all I can say. But Bill Haney, man, he known for capping. You know what I'm saying? That's all he do is cap. Niggas capping, bro. Stop it, bro. That shit ain't happening, bro. We know it ain't gonna happen next. You gotta fight George Kambosos. So which one of y'all niggas gonna pay Tank for all the shit he gotta go through just for the fight to get blocked at the end of the day? That ain't how you do business, man. I know that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, look at the Wilder situation, what happened with Tyson Fury. It's the same shit. Tyson Fury didn't want to fight Wilder that third time. He wanted to say, fuck Wilder and go fight AJ. Right or wrong. But he couldn't. Because he signed that rematch clause. And that's how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? 2 fights. Fight that boy again, beat his ass, Dev. I know you're going to do it. Do your thing, bro. Keep building your name, bro. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? When you get done, we know you and Tank going to be the biggest fight. But right now, we also know, well, a lot of us know, I know, that only way you building your name right now is off of Tank. That's how you growing. That's how you growing. You got to do interviews. He ain't doing interviews about you. Only time they ask him a question is him responding to some shit you didn't say it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the best fight the best. I want to see them niggas bang it out. But I also know, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with the politics. You know what I'm saying? I see Dale got to fight that rematch. I see he with Bob around. You know what I'm saying? He with Bob. He got to fight Loma. Probably one more motherfucker, and then he gonna cash him out at the end. You know, come on, we gotta be realistic. We didn't watch this shit played out. So how the fuck niggas acting so stupid? we watched it played out already. Plenty of times, so it's facts. Facts. I ain't making shit up. The fuck? But it is what it is, man. Y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed already. I want to see these niggas fight, but I just know what's up. I'm able to see the moves that's being made and what's going on. So, you know, basically, I give Bill Haney props for this. He took advantage of the situation of Tank saying, all right, I want to fight him next. You know, I feel like Tank meant that what he wanted to do. But his team came into play and was like, fuck nah, nigga, he got this, and this going on. Well, yeah, that ain't even possible. You know what I'm saying? It's like sending somebody a contract. It's like Floyd Mayweather and them sending Jerron Ennis a contract. They fucking around and get sued for that shit because, first of all, the nigga is under motherfucking Cameron Duncan and shit. And you fucking with, it's like fucking with a nigga property or you know what I'm saying? You can't, ain't how you do shit, bro. Ain't no sending that nigga shit. He got a rematch clause right now. He got to take care of his business. It is what it is, man. I'm out. Deuces.